Where are you from?
Originally or right now?
Originally.
Originally, I'm from London, Ontario. I went to art school there for 4 years. Now I'm living in Vancouver.
Okay. What brought you out here?
A friend.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, talk about your art. What kind of stuff do you like doing?
Highly influenced by 50s cartoons.
Okay.
Local art scene. A lot of music too is very big inspiration in my music or in my paintings. And, so there's always lots of music quotes and stuff, and then more like little words inspired from different things. Big influences are Basquiat is definitely a big one, and Keith Haring.
Okay.
A lot of the 80s underground art scene. And a lot of the 90s underground art scene, like Renegade. A good friend of mine, Thesis, who's a graffiti artist, is a big influence.
Yeah, I see a huge graffiti influence.
Yeah, definitely a big graffiti influence in my work.
So did you used to like spray paint and stuff?
Yeah, I used to do a lot of street art, and I don't do it out here, but I used to do it when I lived in London.
Yeah. So what makes you what makes you choose like the sizes that you do? Because usually when you do like spray painting, it's like really big scale and like kind of working with smaller sizes.
I mean, I like to work big scale, like with the bigger paintings. Those are the ones I like to do, but I like to challenge myself by doing small ones because that's always a lot harder for me.
Cool.
And it makes it a lot more interesting to do a small one because it's very challenging for me to actually do a small one.
Who are you?
I'm Karlene.
And where are you from?
I'm originally from Ladysmith, but I'm from Vancouver.
What kind of stuff do you do?
I don't really know how to describe it. I draw lots of patterns. I use lots of patterns, and I draw hair a whole lot.
Yeah.
I really like mythical creatures, and I also apparently really like drawing little girls.
And you do lots of watercolors.
I do. I've never been to art school before, so watercolors is pretty much the only medium that I've actually expanded on. I tried acrylics, but there's something about watercolors that works with my style more than acrylics, and I like how messy it is. So, yeah.
Totally. So who are your influences as far as like illustrators or art or whatever?
I really like Sonny Allers.
So she was really well known for doing a lot of like zine style artwork, like using clip arts and like working with guerrilla imagery. And
I went to school for graphic design too, and a lot of the other stuff I have like online that I keep, like it's on my desktop right now. I like typing a lot. None of my typing is, but I do make handmade type a lot.
Oh yeah.
And, so the new stuff I'm doing at home is like artwork mixed with my hand type, and I've been taking pictures of any patterns I've seen everywhere. So like I have a whole folder on my computer dedicated to patterns. So I'm trying to like incorporate it all into like, it's kind of like your grandma's like craft room. That's what I want in one image.
Totally.
Grandma's craft room.
That's awesome. Well, it's kind of funny too because like your drawings go so well together, so it's almost like they're a series or like patchwork. Like together they like build on all these colors.
Yeah, and I try to expand my color palette because generally I use like just one color per piece, but I'm trying to like throw as many colors. And I just wanted to be like sensory overload all the time.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to be able to look at it. Like that's why I chose the frames, because I just wanted like so much stuff to look at. Because I actually really like white space at the same time, but I like the things I draw to be really busy, like hair, for example. Like I wanted a lot of hair, or a lot of paisleys, or like a lot of random things all at once.
Yeah, totally. That's awesome. So have you, like, because everyone that's in the show, they have like a really illustration-based sort of like influence, and then I'm wondering whether you guys have ever like done animation or whatever?
I've never done animation. Like, I didn't actually really think I could draw until I went to school for graphic design, because we had a lot of, like we had to make like a CD cover, or like a whole album piece. We had to, and I started just drawing it myself and like scanning it and being like, this is actually kind of awesome. And I got a lot of good feedback. I also got a lot of weird being like, this stuff is kind of strange. I don't know how it makes me feel. But and then I've been applying to a bunch of illustrative schools across Canada, and I actually just got accepted to OCAD. So for
That's
illustration.
awesome.
So
congrats.
Apparently I can draw.
That's totally rad.
My art's very water inspired. It tends to be more of an expression of emotion. I don't necessarily set out to paint any one thing specifically. I'll just get moving, and what comes out of me is a lot of water things. And a lot of things are tentacles. So I have a lot of octopus, and I have a lot of sharks, and there's a lot of searching that seems to be happening in the pieces, and a lot of bleeding and weeping, but it's not necessarily sad, it's just a part of growing, and it kind of reflects a lot of where I'm at, and so you can kind of see it reflected in the depth and the depth.
So who are your influences?
Mostly people I know, like experiences and travel tend to really influence that. My good friend Kristen is also an artist. You can find her stuff on Inky Black Raspberry. It's in her blog. We really influence each other. My blog is Ink and Fingerprints. We came out independently with it, but like we kind of share a brand. So yeah, we influence each other. A lot of the Vancouver community. There's a lot of really great stuff happening here, so I'm very excited to actually kind of get started with it, even if it's for, as you know, it's called Renegade Galleries, which is the three of us. We're kind of getting out there and just doing it for ourselves and starting to make a name and integrate into